Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We finally got some wheeling action going on. This weekend we're at S.M.O.R.R, Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch. We had an absolute blast. Got some highlights for you here, and be sure to tune in this weekend when we do our park review. We're going to tell you everything you need to know if it's your first time going to S.M.O.R.R. So this is my buddy Brandon, and he actually travels full-time as well and just lives in the back of his truck. He's turned his camper shell into a little living quarters. It's been really cool. Our paths were crossing, and sorta like he was up in Indiana and knew I was going to be here at S.M.O.R.R, so he made the drive down to hang out with us for a weekend. And as you can see, he'll get down with his TJ. He likes to hit some stuff kind of right on the edge of what a TJ his size should be doing, and just ain't afraid to have a good time. We got out and had so much fun. This ledge here, he gets the front end up, and we just decided to winch it to be safe, because we both just got a lot of wheeling ahead of us. It's not worth beating on it. So he pops front end up, we pull a little cable, and we just keep covering some ground. I honestly don't remember why I didn't try the same line as Brandon back when I done this. I think that it was kind of a mud hole there that we couldn't see the first time, and then once he spun it up, we saw it, and I just decided to take the easier route. But or maybe this was the harder route. Honestly, I can't remember, but this still required a little bump for me to get up it. had like a lot of different hills that converged. There was a stream at the bottom. Kids are kind of playing there. Still a little cold this day, but so many different options and hills. Each one had a name and everything, but a pretty wide path that you could just take many different lines. This guy here was somebody we ran into. He's more of a bouncer. Pretty built motor in this thing, and it was his first time out. So he was trying a few things, and as always, the video never really shows how big some of this stuff is. So kind of watched what he did and made my decision that I was going to take the left line, which is ultimately what he winds up doing.
Are you going to the left? Or are you going straight up the middle? It's a lot of loose rock in the middle line.
What I can't do is that.
Yeah.
My front axle will leave the jack.
And we're not buying another one.
I guarantee he's got a 14.
Yes, I think that's the line.
And then that's
Well, I think the middle is up more to the left, right? See what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, this waterfall was really something here. It defeated me, honestly. I give it a pretty good try. I gave it some bumps. I tried to crawl it. I just did a lot of things and couldn't make it. It was the last day, and I just accepted that and just thought, man, I'm going to Green Acres next weekend, and I'm just going to live to wheel another day. But it's funny, as I sit here and edit this now, having wheeled in Arizona and Utah and learned a lot more, I just wonder how differently I might tackle this now. So hopefully I get a chance to go back to this and we'll revisit it. We really enjoyed this park. You know, they had trails, everything from mild to wild. You'll hear a little bit more about that in our next video when we give the review. But Lindsay got a lot of seat time here. It started to feel real comfortable. As you saw earlier, I had her drive up, I think that was Rattler's Waterfall. We actually went up Copperhead a bunch. Didn't record it at all. Yeah, Lindsay drove a bunch. We had a good time. I wheeled around with some XJ guys that I met. They were super nice and was more than happy to have me tag along, and I had a really good time hanging out with them. Yeah, funny enough, there were buggy guys there. They didn't want me palling around, it seemed. Didn't give me the welcome warm and fuzzies, but these guys were more than glad to show me around, and we had a great time. And then there was also like ducks on the dash, JKs, JLs, Angry Grills, like a group of those folks, and I rode around with them for several hours one night. just hitting easy trails and having a really good time. I took several of those people up the waterfall at Copperhead, and just really good time. We called it an awesome weekend. Went back through some awesome steaks on the grill. Me and Brandon hung out, caught up on life. Just like that, the weekend was over. Brandon was heading off to Denver to play on the snow that was still on the ground before he took off to Moab. S.M.O.R.R is an awesome park. I highly recommend it. Be sure you be looking for the video this weekend when we do the park review to tell you everything you need to know if it's going to be your first time going.